it up, ooh, back it up.
Back it up, I put on a show, I be acting up. If he ain't got no bread, I'm packing up. I need a rich nigga with a bankroll just so I can add it up. Say ho, my nigga got him an a-hole. He gon' listen and do what I say so. He know I'm only after the.
Hi, I'm Tassie and welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome home, and if you're a new subscriber, make yourself at home by clicking that subscribe button. When is the last time that I actually did like an actual life update? I can't really remember, but it has been a minute. I haven't talked to y'all in a good while, and I have to say that the year 25 is definitely doing what I said it was going to do earlier this year. There has been a whole lot of changes and a whole lot of just, y'all wouldn't believe it. Like, it's a lot. But I must say, like, for the most part, I'm at peace, which usually doesn't happen. Usually when I do these videos, I'm like really overwhelmed and, you know, I feel like a heaviness on me. But now I don't really feel like that. I feel good, but it's still just like, we haven't sat down and talked in a while, you know? So I think it's for the best that we talk, okay? So if that's something that you guys are interested in, of course, please stay tuned. And with that being said, let's get straight into the video. So let's first address the main elephant in the room, because I know you've seen it in my last video, and if you've seen me on TikTok, you've seen it on TikTok a few times at this point. So first order of business, I finally cut my hair. Yep, I cut it very, very, very short. And I know those of you that are day ones, y'all are like in shock, because I came in here with an afro. I came in here giving y'all natural hair tips. I done showed y'all the Afro-G, does it work, you know? But I do want to say I didn't chop my hair off because it was damaged or anything like that. I had been wanting to cut my hair this short for like a good minute. Like a good minute. But it took a lot of courage, you know? And what courage exactly did it take? Well, first and foremost, I did kind of have a phobia that it wasn't going to look right on me and that I was going to, you know, kind of look like a little boy. Not to mention, my head is like super round. So I was a little nervous, like my hair essentially kind of like helps my face shape a little bit. And like now that it's just my face, what are we gonna do? You get what I'm saying? Like, it was a lot to like fully process. Now obviously right now it's not done. I'm gonna do this while I'm talking to y'all. Obviously I didn't put any product in it. I literally just got out the shower. I just dried it with a towel. But yeah, like it was just a lot of like mental stuff that went behind me cutting my hair. It wasn't even like I was really terrified of it. It wasn't even, I don't know, it wasn't even like that. It was just, in general, it was just my time, and I knew that it was my time to do it. Honestly, I thought I was gonna cut my hair like shortly after my birthday, but I ended up having like a lot of stuff to do, so you know, I didn't really have the time to do it. But yeah, when I felt it in my spirit, oh honey, I took some scissors and I just started hacking away. I just started hacking away. Like right now, this is a super duper long piece of hair. I did not know it was right there. Snip that. But yeah, like I just made that conscious decision that it was time, you know? And I don't want to tell anybody else what to do. I don't want to tell you how you should feel about your hair and your hair journey. But I also felt like, in a way, I was addicted to my hair essentially being like a symbol of me as a person, or like a symbol of how pretty I was, or how worthy of love I was. As crazy as that sounds, that subconsciously was kind of like my reasoning for even keeping my hair in the first place, because again, I always wanted to have short hair at some point, especially when I decided like I was gonna be, you know, an adult, like a legal adult. Like I desperately wanted to cut my hair, and I cut my hair, but it was like in a bob, like a little pixie or something. It wasn't even like a full-fledged cut. Like this is the shortest that my hair has ever, and I mean ever, been. This is the shortest that my hair has ever been. Like, I have never been in a situation where I couldn't put my hair into a ponytail. Now, oh baby, I can have like a little half up, half down, but this is the size of the ponytail. This little, you can't even see it. I've never had my hair this short. But yeah, I just felt like it was just time to let it go. It was just time to just let it go and start all over, you know? Low key, I almost went bald. That's how over it I was. I was ready to move on. And I must say, like, ever since I've cut my hair, I have to say, like, I feel 10 times better than how I was before. And like I said, I think it's because, like, I used to have my hair just there and it kind of framed my face a little bit. But now that it's like my hair is pretty much gone, I get to see my face. I get to show off my face a little bit more. And I know I tend to do that when I used to have my hair in like a ponytail or whatever. But even with the ponytails and the buns and stuff, you know, it drew attention, obviously. But now that the hair isn't the main focus of me when I present myself, I swear I just have like a newfound confidence. Like, I really like my face. I never thought I was ugly. But when I tell you, like, I cut my hair and I just felt like I am the baddest. Literally. I just felt like I was that girl. Like, even me putting lip gloss on before I started this video, I feel like the lip gloss just looked better. Like, you could see my lips, you know? When I put lashes on, you could see my eyes. Like, me bareface. I got a pimple growing right here, but even me bareface, I just feel like I'm literally top tier. If I didn't know it before, I know it now. I'm really cute. And it's such a crazy feeling. It is genuinely such a crazy feeling. Like, I really just feel like can't nobody tell me nothing. Ever since I chopped my hair off, I'm not trying to hear none of it. You feel me? Like, that's really the bag that I'm in right now. So listen, I done already took a few pictures, so follow me on Instagram because they will get posted. But I'm telling you, I already knew 25-year-old Tassie was about to be drama, but bald head Tassie? Oh. Yeah, y'all ain't about to like me. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If you ain't like me before, I'm gonna give you a reason. So be prepared. Okay, so enough about my hair. Let's get into the nitty-gritty, like some important stuff that I want to talk about. Let's talk about my content in the future of what we're going to be doing on this channel. So I have had this channel for about 3 years now. Actually, I've had this longer than that, but I just never really started posting until, like, you know, a few years ago. But this channel is about to be, I believe, 3 years old, I want to say. So I've had enough time to really like experiment with my content and sit back and see, like, okay, what do you guys want from me? What do you guys like? What seems to be those videos that everybody tunes in for? And I've noticed that a lot of people really love all of my content that has to do with hair. Those always get the most views on my channel, which that was one of my goals in the first place when I made this channel. I wanted to put y'all on game to a lot of hair stuff because I love hair and I love cosmetology. But again, if you were day one, shout out to y'all. Let me know that you've been a day one in the comments. When I first started this channel, I was trying to do like basically like not a beauty channel per se, but in a way like definitely do more fashion, do more makeup, even though I'm not the best at makeup, like something of that nature. I wanted to teach y'all how to get the cheap version of everything as far as fashion. Like, I just wanted to do all of that for y'all. That was originally the niche that I came on here looking for. But I have noticed that a lot of my hair content, and of course my What Happened To series, those are always the ones that do the most numbers. And I've noticed that even my other videos where I'm literally like how I am right now, I'm just sitting in front of a camera and I'm talking to y'all. I'm literally just giving my commentary to something, whether it's like a topic or whether I just want to chit chat with y'all. I've noticed that those tend to get a lot more views on the typical average day. Like, and I remember when I did like my first little video that had to do with commentary, I remember telling my friend, like, I don't want to be a commentary channel. I knew I didn't want to be a commentary channel. And the reason being is because I didn't want to be one of those commentary channels where it's like, y'all are expecting me to have an opinion on every single trending topic that's there. Because the reality of it is, I don't care. You know, like, there's things that I care about, hence the reason why I make videos about them and I choose to talk about them when I do. But it's like the whole situation with Andrew Tate, like a few months ago, or like was that last year? You want me to breathe breath into that man? Huh? You want me to contribute to his view count? You want me to contribute to his clout? Because even though I don't have a bigger platform than him, it don't matter. I don't even want you getting 2 views out of me. I don't want you getting 2 followers or subscribers out of me. As far as I'm concerned, you don't exist on this channel. You don't even exist in my space. Okay? You don't even exist in my realm of reality. That's how I treat people that I don't care about. That's why those people that always try to go out their way and be like, oh, I'm mad at this person, but then you still follow them. I never understood it, because if I genuinely don't like somebody or I don't care for them, they don't exist. They don't exist. And I am a firm believer that there are people that do stuff for attention, whether it is positive or negative. So again, you want me to breathe life into situations like that. I'm not going to sit up here and talk about some girl that turned out to be racist. I'm not going to sit up here and talk about somebody who is blatantly a colorist. I'm not going to sit here and talk about somebody whose whole brand is being negative. I don't want to, because I don't care about them. And that was the reason why I didn't really want to be a commentary channel when I first started out, because yes, I do have my own opinions and I do have things that I want to say, but I don't want that to be the whole gist of why people tune into me, because again, I feel like they were going to put me on that expectation to address every single thing that happens. I don't want to. I don't want that. I'm not going to speak on every single bitter person that happens to be a celebrity. I'm not going to speak on every single trending topic. Like, no. At this point, y'all know how I feel about, you know, the whole tips and the pick-me's and the 50-50 and the dating wars, the battle of the sexes that happen on the internet all the time. Y'all know how I feel at this point. You want me to breathe life into that because you seen it trending on Twitter. You seen it on Facebook. You and your cousin had an argument about it the other day. Babe, no, I'm not going to. If I do, it's going to be on my time, but like I'm not going to report on every single thing that be happening, because the reality of it is, whether you are a commentary channel, whether you are a tea channel, you're essentially reporting drama. You're essentially reporting the bad news. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't. I really don't. So that's not my cup of tea. That's not my cup of tea. And, you know, I just didn't really want to do it for a long time. But I will say I am willing to make more videos that are like commentary based, simply because I see that there is an audience for that and y'all genuinely do care about my opinion. But I'm not gonna do it in the form of trending topics at the time. I'm just gonna do topics, period, and y'all can just watch the video. And that's just it. But I'm not gonna sit up here and report every single time a YouTuber does something controversial, like, oh my god, I'm so shocked. We don't care. Like, we don't care. We're gonna vibe and we're just gonna do us. We ain't worried about whatever ghetto stuff they got going on over there. That's not my niche, okay? I can redirect you to some people, you know, shout out Eloho, shout out Troy's TV, you know, we can vibe with people like that. But me, babe, yeah, no, I don't care. I don't care. I don't. But yeah, stay tuned if that is the type of content that you're into, because you'll see what I'm trying to do in the future. You know, lately I have been forgetting to do this as a part of my skincare routine. And if you know, you know. You should know. If not, you better subscribe. But yeah, So I had mentioned this in a previous video, but I never really gave y'all like a video to explain it. And I probably should, because that would have probably gave me a few more clients. That probably would have made me, you know, have a little bit more money in my pocket right now. But another little thing that I did at the top of this year, I started a business. And honestly, it wasn't the business that I thought I was going to start. I definitely set a goal to start my own business, but I did not think that it would be this. But yeah, so guys, I now have a small business where I basically am doing graphic design for various platforms. I am a freelance graphic designer. I specialize in YouTube intros, YouTube outros, watermarks, and banners. I've extended my skills to Twitch, which I haven't had anybody from Twitch buy any graphics, but I've been practicing with those and studying those. And I also do graphics for OF, which is something that a lot of people don't promote and a lot of people don't do, which I thought was crazy. But yeah, I do stuff like that as well. So I've done tip menus, I've done banners, I even, you know, am dipping and dabbling into making like little logos and stuff like that. It's essentially the same thing as a watermark, but if you're watching me right now, down in that little corner right there, I really hope I'm pointing to the right side, but down here you'll see that little icon. Yeah, I made that for myself. But see how that is like, you can kind of mess up with that if you wanted to. You could kind of like, you know, make it into a cartoon or something like that. It's not that serious. But when you own a business and you're looking for a business logo, I feel like that's so much pressure. But again, it's essentially the same thing as this watermark. So like, what's the big deal, Tassie? But to me, it's just different. So I'm still working on getting comfortable with making logos. I'm thinking about adding flyers to my list of inventory. Honestly, I'm just in the very beginning stages of really like messing around with it, because as y'all know, I used to do like little graphics and stuff when I was in high school. I didn't know that I was that good at it until I got that opportunity. But it's been years since I've actually used like Photoshop and all that other stuff. Like when I came on YouTube video editing, I had to learn how to do that all over again. But it's always been kind of like in me because of high school. But yeah, like, you know, I'm still going through the motions. I'm still learning. I'm still trying to like, you know, get my footing, get my feet in the door. And so far I did get one client. She's a consistent client. But yeah, I only got that one. Everybody else has shown interest, but I haven't really got anybody that solidified that they wanted to do business with me and did the transaction. But here's the thing. I kind of understand it, because the reality of it is that I am currently running my business through Instagram. I don't have a website. And I feel like when you see that somebody is promoting making graphics on Instagram, it just comes off as a scam, because we've all had those people that'll be like, DM me for a logo. You know, like I could see how I come off as one of those people. So I'm very patient and I'm very nice, and it's okay. But there have been people that genuinely were like impressed with my work, and they pretty much been giving me the runaround. They pretty much been BSing this whole entire time. So I only got that one girl that's like consistent, so shout out to her. But yeah, and while we're on the topic of clientele, y'all, I'm not even gonna make this a story time. I low-key was thinking about never even addressing it, but this is how I know that my work is good, because I used an influencer as just like a model for like one of the intros and outros that I was doing, right? And this girl wanted me to make her an intro for free. She sent me the pictures and all, and she's just like, yeah, I need you to do that. And the moment that I said, okay, it'll be such and such amount of dollars, ghost. And I'm just like, girl, you thought I was gonna do this for free? Like, did you not see the part where it says in the description that this is a business? What made you think I was gonna do that for free? And I'm so glad that I'm smart, because if you go on my page, you see like all of my samples, they say your name. They don't say the person's name that I'm using. They don't use anybody else's name like Amani, Destiny, or whatever. I literally just say your name, YN, that's it. So thank God I'm smart, because you can't steal it from me and use it as your own. Because I already know that would have been the next thing, okay? We're not doing it, okay? We're just not doing it. I used your likeness because it's easy to Google you, babe, okay? That's it. And I decided to give you credit because I thought it would be weird if I just, like, you know, used your face and you didn't know about it. But, sweetie, don't inbox me thinking that you about to get something free just because you got, like, whatever amount of followers. That does not faze me. I need a check. I need money. We're not doing that. But again, I understand. I'm running it through Instagram, so you know I could be a scam for all you know. I can vouch now, right here, and tell you, like, no, I'm not a scam. That's legit my business. But, babe, you bold for that one. But yeah. So, shameless plug, if you guys are interested in one of my services, please follow my Instagram page, as well as DM me if you have any orders that you want me to fulfill. Please understand that I need payment up front, okay? Because we're not doing that. You're gonna pay me, and then I will make your stuff. All right. I have all of my policies up there. I have my price list up there. And I even have like little tips and tricks that help you if you're like not 100% sure about how to go about ordering. Like literally my page will let you know everything that you need to know. So if you do want an intro similar to mine, because yes, I made my intro and my outro, everything you see on my YouTube, I did it. If you are interested, please follow my Instagram. Definitely have, you know, your Cash App ready. Don't BS me. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. Feel free to ask them on Instagram. But please understand that I am trying to run a business and I want serious inquiries only. Don't beat around the bush with me. Don't play with me. Okay? Don't do that. But if you are interested, please let me know. And again, I service YouTube, Twitch, and OF. YouTube, Twitch, and OF. Got it? Okay. So the last thing that I want to talk to you guys about, and then I'm getting ready for bed. Again, I kind of sort of talked about it in like a few of my previous videos, but I just want to talk about resentment for a second. This is piggybacking off of the situation that I mentioned when I was healing from the retrograde that had just passed. I realized that in that situation that I was like grieving and trying to overcome, there were a lot of things that I was mad about. And it was rightfully so. Like dealing with that specific person, it was rightfully so that I was upset with them and that I was angry. But I took some time to reflect on it. I've had plenty of time to think about it. And I came to the conclusion that there are certain aspects of my anger that are misplaced completely. Like that person really should not be held accountable for certain little things or certain topics, because at the end of the day, it was never their fault. You know, like they were there, and in a way it was like a domino effect, but it was never anybody's fault per se. You know, like this is my life. I have to live it. I have to make the choices that I make. And there were certain things that went left simply because it just went left. And there were certain things that I could have done better that I did not do better. Now, does that take that other person off the hook? No, because the things that they did, oh yeah, you're getting held accountable for that. You are. But I come to realize, not just with them, but just majority of the people that I've had an issue with in the past, there are times where the resentment that I have for them is misplaced. Because again, in a way, yeah, you had a role to play in how that happened, but it really wasn't your fault. It really wasn't anybody's fault. And I've had to like really gather that in my brain and come to that conclusion, because that is where majority of my anger from that person really was coming from. And I knew that if I was to speak about that on camera, that's why it's been taking me so long to make like certain story times that I promised y'all, because I have to like really dissect and organize my feelings, because I don't want to come off as I'm being bitter or I'm pressed or you know, like I'm just being mean. Like I never wanted to give I'm bothered. You know, I don't ever want that to be the case. So I've had to come to that conclusion that there are certain things that I have to organize as far as like my thoughts and my emotions, work those things out and then speak on it. And some of them, I've come to the realization that some of them just don't need to hit the internet. Because they was about to, child. I was on one. I was mad. I was ready. I was ready to empty the clip. But some of them, I feel like some of them don't deserve to even reach the surface. Like some of them just need to be left at where they were, you know? But yeah, I don't know how to describe it. I'm pretty much rambling at this point. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's like one of those things where some of my anger was very much misplaced. It made me look like a completely different person than what I was. And I know that if I would have came on camera and talked about it, it would have been received completely differently. So, yeah, that's why you guys haven't really been getting story times like I promised. I am still going to make a few of them, but again, there's some of them that I have to kind of like go through and figure out like, should I talk about that or should I let them live? Because some of those things I think I need to just talk to a therapist. I don't think that needs to be on YouTube. But yeah. Yeah. So anyways, guys, that is all that I have for you guys today. Thank you for sitting down and listening to me jibber jabber. Let's welcome in this new era, this new chapter of my life officially, because now in this moment, I feel 25. Like I feel the shift. I feel it 100%. So if you guys have any questions that you want me to expand upon, please put them in the comments down below, as well as how you feel about me becoming a commentary channel. If you guys have any ideas of how I can, navigate that. If you guys still want me to do fashion content, let me know. If you still want me to do makeup content, let me know. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. And of course, share if you can, because you never know who out there might enjoy my content. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.